Hi everyone, so today we are talking all about finding your perfect red lip and potentially the missing piece for you if you still haven't found yours. So the thing with a red lip is that it really does require a certain type of bone structure. I know we all know about undertone, and we know about, cool undertones where a cool red, warm undertones where a warm red, but at the same time there's also this feature of the bone structure of your face, and some people can just do a red lip much better and much more effortlessly than others. So if you've ever done a red lip and it ends up looking something like this, then you may have very structured bones to your face, you may have a lot of sharpness to your bones, or otherwise you have a lot of structure in general, a lot of gravitas to your bones, and at the same time you probably also don't have a lot of softness to your features. So you probably have almond shaped eyes like Keira Knightley rather than round eyes, and you may have more moderate or even thinner lips than lush and full lips. And of course, even your cheeks, even if your eyes are moderate and your lips are moderate, if you have a lot of softness to your cheeks, that can also really help you pull off a red lip. But you can see here, I personally don't think that this look really suits her that well, and I think we've all seen her look so much better and really honoring her beauty so much more in other looks. But I will get into tips and ways that you can make a red lip work for you no matter your bone structure. Okay, so this is an example of Dakota Johnson, and of course she is blended soft, so her bone structure is really moderate, but then on top of that she has really soft features. She has those round eyes. If you compare her eyes to Keira Knightley's, Keira's are more almond shaped, Dakota's are more round and soft. Of course, Dakota's lips are fuller and her cheeks are softer as well. So someone like Dakota Johnson would look just fine in a red lip, and she may even just not even think it's such a big deal to just wear a red lip sometimes. Like, it's just not a big deal for her. And other people, it's like this whole thing, oh, I'm wearing a red lip. Everyone notices you're wearing a red lip, It's probably because it really stands out against how you tend to just naturally look, your natural beauty. So of course for Keira, she is actually someone who is really suited by this smoky eye, any sort of smoky eye makeup, neutral lip, and a matte finish. That's really going to suit Keira so well. And the thing is that here's sort of a fun fact. Usually if you can do a really luscious, sparkly, glowy, glossy red lip, you cannot probably also do a smoky eye. You see, they're sort of mutually exclusive. So the people who tend to look good with a smoky eye and very neutral makeup, they tend to be the people who have this very chiseled type of bone structure to their face. They may have sharpness to their face. They may have more almond-shaped eyes, and they, in general, don't have a lot of soft features to their face. On the other hand, the people who do not look good with a smoky eye will have softer features, and a smoky eye on someone like Dakota Johnson with those matte textures is really going to look so heavy on her. So if you're someone who is just struggling, thinking, I'm so miserable that I can't do a red lip, just remember that there are people out there who want to look like you. They want to do that smoky eye. They want to do that, exactly what Keira Knightley is doing here. And so the closest that Keira Knightley, this is some of the closest. I have a better, a more classic red lip look, and I'm going to tell you again some tips about how you can do a red lip. But you can see here, this is something that looks really quite romantic, like a romantic type of look, but she is still wearing a pretty muted color for her lip color. And that's one of the things that you can do, is that this already looks like she is wearing a bit of a red lip, but it doesn't look so disconnected from her like it did in the other image that I showed. And that's because it's matte, because she has a bit of a stronger eye makeup look, a bit of a bolder brow than she did in the original image, and because her whole look is matte, the lip color is matte, and the lip color is deep and muted. So the first thing you can do is definitely, if you're struggling with a red lip, go for a more muted lip, maybe more of a burgundy, maybe more of a mauve, just slightly, just mute it slightly, and you have to remember it will look more like a red lip on you because of your bone structure. So here, she looks a lot more sort of, again, like romantic and soft, and you can see she is doing a little bit of, it's not that classic red lip, but she is doing a little bit of a red lip. And I think this looks really beautiful on her because the emphasis is still on her eyes mostly. And so this got me thinking, like, why, I don't know Keira Knightley, obviously. I don't know why she's wearing a red lip, and it got me thinking, why do people wear red lip colors in general? Why are you wanting to go for a red lip? Leave a comment down below and tell me, what is it about a red lip, if you're watching this video, that you really want to pull off? And I realized so many things are associated with the red lip color. There is the classic elegant look. It's a timeless lip color, that classic red lip. There is the sort of bold lip color that is very much an alpha female type of red lip. There is feminine and sensual. A red lip can be very feminine and very soft. And there is also this sort of like this fun, sort of flamboyant kind of look as well that you could do with a red lip. So what is it that you like about a red lip, and what do you think most people like about it? I think for Keira, she may be going for more of a French chic kind of look, and this makeup looks a lot like what you would see, like if you go on YouTube and just search tutorials for a French chic makeup look, Parisian chic makeup look. It's sort of similar to this, okay? And the thing with this is that, I just wonder, if it's really the case that this can't be just kind of altered for her. Like if she were to just do this makeup and go for a bolder brow, that would still be really, really chic, but it would also, and it would be French chic. I think it would still retain that French chic feel, but it would suit her face a lot better. So, here's an example of Keira Knightley looking very feminine and very soft. And if you're someone who wants to do a red lip and you only want to do a red lip because you want to look feminine and soft and sensual, but you have this sort of this sharper bone structure that maybe doesn't work as effortlessly with a red lip, consider really learning about your bone structure, learning about how things juxtapose your bone structure, because you can see here that Keira Knightley actually looks a lot more soft here and a lot more feminine here than she does here. And that's because here she has more, this like tousled hair, and she doesn't have a red lip. She has mostly matte makeup. She has an emphasis on the eyes, and so you can really see that the way that she would achieve a soft and feminine look is very different from the way someone who has different features from her would achieve the same feel, the same look. And so here, this is more of her sexy look. She has no business wearing a red lip, really, if, unless she really, really loves it just for the sake of the red lip. If she's really looking, though, to really look sexy, then this is her sexy look. It's that bold eye makeup. It's those neutral colors. This is so, so effortlessly sensual on her. There's no reason for her to wear a red lip if she is looking to look like this. This is really something that only she can do. The thing is that when she goes for a red lip and she maybe is trying to go for a more soft and feminine look or a more sexy look, this is something that is a lot more effortless on her. So if her intention is to go for a sexy look, I would say this would be a better option for her altogether, and to forget the red lip altogether. But of course, some people are just diehard. They just want that red lip, And so, yeah, of course, if she's going for that kind of alpha female look, this is her alpha female look. It's not with the red lip. But yeah, so she may be going for French chic, and then that got me thinking, what is French chic? I actually had the opportunity to go to France, and I saw something really so profound, actually, because I'm a stylist, right? And I just have never seen such a large proportion of a population dress themselves in a way that is aesthetic. Now, on that trip, it was a Europe trip. I also went to the Netherlands, and of course, people dress amazingly in the Netherlands. People dress amazingly in New York City. and I went from New York City to the Netherlands, and it pretty much looked very similar to me. It looked like people dressed very well, but they were still sort of following trends. And in France, it really looked very different. It really looked like people were wearing things that really flattered them. Now, where am I going with this? To me, French chic really means to flatter what you look like first and foremost. It really means, looking very aesthetic. So someone like Audrey Tautou, you can see that I would say she is really a style icon, and at the same time, she doesn't wear a red lip. Why? Because actually, yeah, she wore a red lip in one of those movies or whatever. I know we all know that movie, but it doesn't really suit her that well. This is the look that suits her that well. And guess what? That's probably why she's wearing it, because she is, because she's a style icon. She is chic. So wearing things that flatter you is something that is very chic, and she is, I would dare say that she is French chic. So of course, going for the bolder brow is a great idea. And you can see Audrey Hepburn has these sharper features, and she has some bolder eye makeup, and that helps. The dark eyeliner, that can help balance a red lip. And here finally you can see how Chanel did, this was a Chanel photo shoot, and this is how Chanel did a red lip for Keira Knightley, and I think this works beautifully. But remember, you see how bold her brows are, how bold her eye makeup is, and that is precisely because she needs that balance. She needs the emphasis to still be on her eyes if she's going to do the red lip. So here's some tips, okay, for the red lip. You can pause the video and just take a look at them and see if any of them will help you out. And this is the thing, is that I really think anybody can do a red lip if they really, really want to. So that is it, you guys. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you next time. Okay, bye.